Hello, my name is Ashwarya, and today we are going to see of how we can query any SSO changes that has been done to the account using the Atomsphere API in Postman. So here we have an API, Atomsphere API, where an object is called audit log, which can give you we have an action type which says here we can check if the SSO was enabled, anything changed, or anything was disabled on the SSO. How we can track that is by passing the queries, the argument as type as account and the action as edit. So here we navigate to Postman. And we see here I'm querying the SSO. My request is HTTP post, and I have the URL, which I have replaced this with the account ID that I'm trying to query, and it's the object audit log, and the action that I'm doing here is querying. I have my authorization passed here, which is a basic of my username and password, and here I'm using the request body as XML. We have, here, this is a standard request body where you see I have passed the property as type, which should be equal to account. As we saw in the previous document, if here we are querying the SSO changes, so it's as account. And the next expression that I'm passing is operator when it equals to action. Action equals to edit. It should give me any SSO changes that has been done in the past on this account ID. So I've already went ahead and queried that, and I get the number of results that I get is 156, and that is why we see a query token right here, because in one HTTP request, if the records are more than 100, it gives a query token, which can give you the after every 100 records, it will give you a query token. So to query the next 56 records, this response will have 100 records, and to query the next 56 records, we'll have to use this query token, which we'll look into in just a moment. So here, if we look at the very first response, we see that the account ID is mentioned right here. The user that made the change is right here, the date the change was made on. The message is an account feature has been modified, and the type was account, that as we passed right here. And the source of how this was modified was via the UI. If it would have been done by an API, the source would have been API. It was enabled, and the value is false. Account feature, the value, the account feature that was changed was SSO. So all these information would be in this query response. We see, so I've now copied the query token right here, and I've pasted to get the next 56 records. I went ahead and pasted this in the request body for the next one. The only change that I'm making right now here is, instead of query, I'm using query more in the URL, and there's the same with HTTP post, the authorization,